Alrighty, y'all. Here is, I think, video 4 of the day, and they all are given to you in the last hour. That's pretty good, huh? Sorry I made y'all wait all day. This is our normal reading together, daily Bible reading, or whatever you want to call it. Kitty Kelly just joined us. There she is. See her ear. We're in the book of John still, chapter 12 this evening. Then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, which had been dead. Remember in chapter 11, we read yesterday that Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead after he had been dead 4 days. So, "6 days before the Passover came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, which had been dead, whom was he raised from the dead. There they made him a supper, and Martha served. But Lazarus was one of them that sat at the table with him," with Jesus. I imagine he was hungry after not eating for 4 days, and he probably didn't eat for a day or two when he was sick and dying. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the odor of the ointment. Then said one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, which would betray him later, "Why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor?" This he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief and had the money bag, and bare what was put therein. Then said Jesus, "Let her alone. Against the day of my burying hath she kept this. For the poor always ye have with you, but me ye have not always." Much people of the Jews therefore knew that he was there, and they came not for Jesus' sake only, but that they might see Lazarus also, whom he had raised from the dead. But the chief priests consulted that they might put Lazarus also to death, because that by reason of him many of the Jews went away and believed on Jesus. On the next day, much people that were come to the feast, when they heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem, took branches of palm trees and went forth to meet him, and cried, "Hosanna! Blessed is the King of Israel that cometh in the name of the Lord." And Jesus, when he had found a young ass, sat thereon, as it is written, "Fear not, daughter of Sion, behold, the King cometh, sitting on an ass's colt." These things understood not his disciples at the first, but when Jesus was glorified, then remembered they that these things were written of him, and that they had done these things unto him. The people, therefore, that was with him when he called Lazarus out of his grave and raised him from the dead, bear record. For this cause the people also met him, for that they heard that he had done this miracle. The Pharisees therefore said among themselves, "Perceive ye how ye prevail nothing? Behold, the world is gone after him." And there were certain Greeks among them that came up to worship at the feast. The same came therefore to Philip, which was of Bethsaida of Galilee, and desired him, saying, Sir, we would see Jesus. Philip cometh and telleth Andrew, and again Andrew and Philip tell Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm holding my Bible up in front of my face almost. I didn't even know it. And Jesus answered them, saying, The hour is come that the Son of Man should be glorified. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. Bam, y'all, that's a good analogy right there. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. If any man serves me, let him follow me, and where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. Now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. But for this cause came I unto this hour. Father, glorify thy name. And friends, that should be our prayer also. God asks us to do, or God commands us to do things that we don't want to do. We still got to do them. And Jesus' response right there, Father, glorify thy name, should be our response too, as we go and do it. Then came there a voice from heaven, saying, I have both glorified it and will glorify it again. The people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered, and others said, an angel spake to him. Jesus answered and said, This voice came not because of me, but for your sakes. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. This he said, signifying what death he should die. The people answered him, We have heard out of the law that Christ abideth forever. And how sayest thou the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is this Son of Man? Then Jesus said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you. Jesus is the light, remember. Walk while ye have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Jesus, and departed, and did hide himself from them. But though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him, that the saying of Esaias the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report, and to whom hath the arm of the Lord been revealed? Therefore they could not believe, because that Esaias said again, He hath blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Esaias when he saw his glory and spake of him. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. Jesus cried and said, He that believeth on me believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he that seeth me seeth him that sent me. Jesus and his Father are one. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. That was Jesus' first coming. His second coming, he's coming to judge the world. And woe be to anybody that gets his judgment. You better believe on him now, y'all. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me, he gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. Whatsoever I speak therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. All right, y'all, that's chapter 12 of John. Lord has given us some good stuff. It was late in the day, but it doesn't matter. It's still good stuff. And this stocking hat's going back on. My bald head is about to freeze. All right. Love y'all. I appreciate every one of you. And y'all keep giving me comments. Share your love with me, and I'll get around to them after a while. I'll try to do some of them tonight. I probably can't do them all because y'all talk a lot, and I like that. I just had a lot of stuff I had to do the last couple of days, and then I fell twice today. My butt cheeks hurts. I hit the ground hard, and it hurts. And my knees hurt. I don't know why my knees hurt, but my knees hurt. I didn't hit on my knees. But anyway, that's enough. Y'all had enough of my redneck ramble today. I could ramble for an hour or two, you know that. It'd be nice if we could have a family reunion and just sit and talk. But I can't get Hemi out of the garage because it's all ice and snow everywhere. And I'm sure y'all don't want to come up here where it's ice and snow and minus 20 and 30 degrees. Goodness gracious. I can't believe. I saw a Facebook memory post of mine today where it was 50 or 53 degrees one day and back on the Texas Gulf Coast, and I was complaining it was so cold. Now I'm up here where it's minus 30. I think I gone cuckoo, y'all. Oh, goodness. Anything for the Lord. He probably laughing. He said you don't like this 53-degree weather? I said, wait till you see what I got for you in a couple of years. Well, here I am. Goodness, I need a fireplace, a big one, with some big monster logs going in it. But I survived. It's not over yet, but so far I survived. God bless you, friends. I could talk to y'all all night. I really could. I don't even remember that's last time I talked to a person. I don't remember. I remember who it was. A beautiful young woman came here 2 times, and I don't even remember what she came here for. I don't know. My mind is blank now. All I remember is that she was pretty. Talk to y'all later. God bless you, friends.